Where you at, Berto?
Ruining your life for surgery is normal now. You guys don't know who this video is about. Pretty much there was this young guy, I think probably in his like mid-20s or so. He went and got his legs chopped off so he could be taller. So he artificially made himself taller. We've reacted to him on the channel before. Just dumb, just absolutely the most insecure shit that you could possibly do, honestly, in my opinion, or if not one of. But we're seeing if there's an update to his situation. But this guy's crazy, bro. Y'all got to see him. Come on.
I spent $100,000 on limb.
He spent $100,000 on it too, by the way. Jesus Christ. Most people don't even have $100,000. This nigga spent $100,000 to be in a wheelchair potentially for the rest of his life.
Surgery. They break your bones surgically. They cut them and they attach devices.
Right now, we're probably living in the most vain era of human history ever. You know, with things like social media that's very image focused, online dating, which has become one of the main ways many people are meeting, that's also very image focused. People's looks are more prevalent than ever. And this has led to a lot of insecurity for both men and women. You know, a lot of women think duck lips
Oh my God, bro. I've always said this. Bro, on 99% of women, stop putting that bullshit in your fucking lips. Please, ladies, it doesn't look good. Now, obviously, this is a super over-exaggerated, you know, version of it. But there's women really doing this, thinking this shit's hard. Like, bruh, genuinely look at this girl before the surgery. And I don't even know if this is before. She might have already had something done. But at least this looks a little bit human. What possessed you to do this? Look at this. Come on, bruh. I don't know what type of clown world we're living in, bruh. This don't look good.
Are attractive and are inflating their lips, and a lot of guys are hopping on look-smashing trends like bone smashing to try and get a nicer face. And today we're going to be taking a look at the pinnacle, I think, of this insecurity that's grown. And this is one of the newest surgeries that
How do you brush your teeth?
It's picked up a lot of popularity in the past few years, called limb lengthening surgery, that basically makes you a bit taller. And we're going to be taking a look at the risks as well, but without further ado, let's check it out.
I spent $100,000 on limb lengthening surgery. They break your bones surgically. They cut them and they attach devices that extend the bones over time. The world is a much different place now that I'm taller.
No, it's not, nigga.
I first did the surgery and
You're still insecure.
people said
You're still lame.
they hope I
And now you're $100,000 broker too. And probably crippled.
never walk again. But as it grew,
I need y'all to hear that.
people said they hope I never walk again. But as it grew, it actually started to garner a lot of attention from women.
I thought we were on the first date. You're impressing me.
No, I'm not. You impressing me. I'm 6 foot.
That is terrible, Riz. He just said, "You're impressing me. I'm 6 foot." Imagine saying that in real time to a woman's face. She literally cringed. She literally cringed. Look at her face. This is the aftermath of what just left his lips. This is the face that she made after she said that bullshit. After he said that bullshit. Money can't unlame you, bruh. Neither can some inches.
I'm Denzel Siggers. I'm 27 years old and I spent $100,000 on limb lengthening surgery. So the surgery day, they put me under anesthesia so I was asleep. They break your bones surgically. They cut them and they attach devices that extend the bones over time. When I first woke up, I just asked myself 1,000,001 questions. I was like, why did I do this surgery? I regretted it. I shouldn't have done it. I'm in so much pain. I've never felt this kind of pain before. And is it really worth it? And I thought something was wrong because I didn't think it was normal to feel this amount of pain.
Day one,
There's a metal rod in my leg, and then there was an external fixator that attaches to the metal rod going through your leg. So you have both an internal device and an external device.
No, your eyes are not deceiving you right now. This surgery costs in the ballpark of $100,000. $100,000 to get your legs broken on purpose. Risk a plethora of complications and side effects, as well as potentially losing full function of your legs. Also, you can grow a little bit. In this guy's case, he grew from 5'5" to 5'11", which is a decent amount for sure.
That's like, yeah, I mean, that's 5 inches, but I'm not breaking my legs off for 5 inches, bro. I'm not breaking my legs off for 2 feet. What does he do in the act, like break his legs? I mean, I think, he goes under anesthesia. Like the doctors know what they're doing. Like they literally probably take a saw and literally chop his legs in half and then put a metal rod in between the two halves to make him taller. Broken down in simple terms, I think that's what the surgery is.
But is not even all that tall either. I mean, 5'11" is probably above average, but it's not even like a noteworthy tall height. We're not even cracking 6 foot here. But that's besides the point. It's a sad state where we're at the point where people are willing to risk straight up crippling themselves in order to appear more attractive. Instead of just accepting it, owning it, building up your own self-esteem, breaking your bones for validation from other people is more important, apparently.
It was very shocking. It felt unreal to see it attach myself because I had never seen anything like this before. I was actually in a relationship prior to the surgery. Once I told her I wanted to go get surgery to get taller to boost my confidence, she was completely against it. And inevitably, we end up ending the relationship, even though she was someone that made a lot of jokes about my height herself. So she
Nigga, this is like insecurity on the highest form. Now again, I have reacted to him before. I'm hoping that we can get like a new update on his situation. But this guy, bro, he doesn't understand the fact that he's still insecure. Like, your insecurity don't go away because you got taller. Like, you genuinely need to work on yourself. Like, this is sad to see.
She hasn't seen me, but she's just seen like my social media, and she's been trying to call. She's been trying to make her way back, but that's somewhere I don't want to go back to.
I doubt it.
Today I'm actually going on a date for the first time since I've had my surgery, so it'll be my first date at 6 foot. I'm very excited. It's an opportunity to get out there and really fill out this new version of me, like see how he interacts with the world, see how he interacts on a date. In the world we live in, we say don't judge a book by its cover, but obviously people are judges off their appearance first. But I do feel like once I get back into dating, my personality will be what carries me in a relationship.
What? You feel like personality is what's gonna carry you in a relationship? Then why the fuck did you chop your legs off? That makes no sense. If personality is what carries you in a relationship, then why did you cut your legs off? I feel for him when an elderly man, that pain is going to be excruciating. I don't wish this on him. I obviously hope that he can just continue to walk for the rest of his life. But I don't think he's going to be able to walk by the time he turns 40. That nigga's going to be... That's actually a side effect of this surgery. Like, that's not even me just saying that randomly. Like, an actual side effect of this surgery is potentially never being able to walk again. And it's not even like you know when you're watching a commercial and they say the side effects might be this, and this, and they just list a whole bunch of terrible shit, but it's very unlikely of happening. Like, no, it's like 50-50 chance, bro. 50-50 chance you never gonna walk again. You 5 inches taller though, I guess. Okay.
Hello? People are judges off their appearance first.
I mean, he says this, and it's not entirely untrue. We all are inherently shallow in our own rights. But at the same time, he also says that he had a girlfriend when he was shorter. On top of that, she didn't even want him to get the surgery, it sounds like. She liked him for who he was.
He lost his girlfriend because he got the surgery. You you went and got 5 inches taller so you can have better dating advantages, but lost your girlfriend because you went and got the surgery. Man, there are women that accept short kings. 100%, bro. You just gotta work a little harder. Life's not fair. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like life's not fair. I'm not gonna sit here and act like people don't judge people, you know? Yeah, you might, my people will definitely look at you and be like, oh, you're short. Maybe you're not my type. Okay. That didn't stop niggas from going to the NBA. There's short niggas in the NBA making millions of dollars and dunking on niggas. 7-foot niggas. That happened. Anything is possible, bro. You just gotta work a little harder. That's it.
And how he looked at the time, 5'5" and all. But I guess that's just not enough. I mean, just look at this. Him walking around, kind of limping
walks like
and
a
waddling.
penguin.
I know he's probably still in the recovery phase when this was filmed, but this does not
Kevin
look
Hart's another
comfortable at all. I don't think it's a far stretch to say that your legs and bones will never be the same again after the surgery. You got those rods in your bones and shit. There's no way you're going to be the same, even if everything goes all right and you don't get any major complications.
It's actually a very fun first date. I didn't expect to have as much fun as I did. I thought it would be a little bit more nerves or something, but everything went great. It was a very fun time, very beautiful girl. It was nice to step out in the world with a lot more confidence than before.
How do you hit? What is relations like with this? You can't even get that creative if you think about it. There's not much you can do. Your ass gonna be stiff. You can't even, like, nigga can barely walk. How does he lay it? How does he lay it down on shorty? I don't know, bro. I think you need to go get a refund and get your legs back.
To be a lot more sure of yourself and not wonder what she's thinking, but really just be who you are.
It is much easier to reach things that I struggled
Pillow
with before.
princess,
The
fact.
world is a much different place now that I'm taller. People smile at me everywhere I go. I've never had this kind of like reaction from people before, and I really.
They're not smiling, they're laughing at you. They're like, why is he walking like that? Why? Well, excuse me, you know how kids be overly honest? They be going up to him like, excuse me, sir, why are you walking like a penguin? That's what's happening, brother.
Enjoy it. I've always been very unhappy with my height pretty much my entire life. I realized I was short around 15 years old, and ever since then it's kind of weighed on me. I tried a lot of different things to make me taller, or at least appear taller, such as spinal decompression, put insoles in my shoes, inversion tables, and they would only give me about an inch more. Seeing how the world reacts to me at 6 foot rather than 5'5" has been like a very amazing experience for me. I've always been like an outgoing person, but now I can just be myself without caring what people.
What? How can you now be yourself without caring what people think about you? I'm gonna need y'all to listen to this sentence that he just tried to lie to us and say.
Outgoing person, but now I can just be myself without caring what people think or what people have to say.
I don't know. I feel.
Oh, so you think we're fucking dumb? You think we are just fucking dumb? We got clown written on our fucking face, huh? No, nigga. You care very deeply what people think. You're insecure.
I feel like instead of doing all these things, you could have just accepted it and made peace with it. As difficult as it might be, instead of prioritizing all this other stuff and wasting time and mental space towards this one thing. I mentioned the risks earlier, and these are just some of them. You got a risk of infection, delayed or non-union of bone healing, muscle and joint stiffness, nerve and blood vessel damage, and other complications. Not to mention the fact that, like plastic surgery, your kids are not going to have your height either. They will most likely be short. And so you got to think, is this some kind of insecurity you want to pass down even to your future kids as well, who are also going to be around your previous height?
Day 1. Day 8.
Oh,
Day 14.
oh.
Day 17. Day
37.
37. Day 45.
Removal Saturday.
Yes, just after 40. Oh my god, I can't believe we came here. Day 50. And no more fixation. Day
58.
58. Day
Bro can barely walk, man.
71. And oh my god, that's it.
The way they're acting as if he had gotten to a tragic car accident. But no, he did this on purpose. He signed up to be a crippled. Bro signed up to be crippled. Oh my god. This is just the most hilarious shit, bro.
I can only wonder what effects this is going to have on the body and legs as you get older. Very scary stuff. They seem to look a little odd and unproportional as well after the surgery. It's just not worth it. I have seen a few documentaries about these things, and most of the people are in pain for the rest of their life and can't really move fast. The moral of the video is that,
Like, what if you need to run? Like, okay, maybe you get walking cool down the street down. But what if you need to run? Like, what if somebody's hurting a loved one and you have to sprint to save them? What does that look like? How do you gonna hit one of these? No, dude, no, stop! You're fucked. There's nothing you can do. You can't run. It's over with. You've lost your ability to run. So at best, you can aura farm and walk in a very cool manner. At best. And that's if you're like really making this shit work for you. I don't know, man. Doesn't seem worth it.
not only never
About to
do
swap
this
my,
surgery, but it's
camera
also
battery.
to just accept your situation, accept it, own it, or let the vanity consume you and potentially cripple you, not only mentally, but physically, literally. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more juicy videos coming soon to the channel. And let me know what your thoughts are on this whole
Same.
situation. At the end of the day, people have always been and always will be vain. Humans are inherently vain and want the best for their situation and future kids, obviously.
Yeah, man. I think we can all agree that this is not worth it. Now, we didn't really get an update on the situation. So, you know, again, I have heard about this guy. I have reacted to him on the channel before. So, y'all let me know what y'all think. If this is your first time seeing this, you know, some of y'all might have seen this already, or seen me talk about this guy before. But overall, I can't co-sign it. I think, you know, I won't wish bad on him. I hope that in his case, he's able to live comfortably with his new legs for the rest of his life. But this has got to be an all-time low of insecurity. And he's contradicting himself. It's kind of like when you are talking to somebody. I'm sure we've all met people like this before, where they say they don't care what people think, but their actions show everything else. Like, they're always the loudest person in the room. They're always very flamboyant. They're always like, you know, doing something to seek attention, but they'll always be yapping about, oh, I don't care about what people think. Okay, bro, you know, again, that's not what it looks like, but I hear you. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure you follow me on Twitch at Where You At Berto.
Where you at, Berto?
Link to that will be in the description, and I'm gone. Bitch, rest of the videos on the channel.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look sweet.